It seems that JT from City Girls made a hashtag for one of Cardi's twerk collaborations. She recently was on a live stream with fans and she leaned over searching for a remote control in her house. The action caused her top to shift, and when she turned back to the camera, her fans got an eyeful of a nipple, which had accidentally, supposedly, allegedly popped out. So, however, JT, along with her partner in rhyme, Young Mommy, is a strip club veteran. So I wanted to make this video. One of my subscribers wanted me to make this video about the City Girls, and I did some investigation, and this is what I found out about these girls. It seems, baby, they didn't came harder than Cardi B and Nicki Minaj wrapped all up in one. These girls are really wild. They are really wild that they have the LGBT community lit up, especially the men. The men dance just as better than the City Girls does. But that ain't even it, baby. That ain't even it. The City Girls reveal how they will handle it if they found out that their man was cheating on them. Okay, when I say they, it seems like they're in agreement of everything. They don't have their own opinions. They just think with each other's brain. I guess they're one brain. Because they said, you know, that broke men don't deserve cookie. They mad they ain't going, things not going their way it's supposed to go. She said, I don't want no ninja who ain't got no money and no effing putting them negative spirits in my life, them negative ass spirits. Okay, so she said, JT said, if she found out that her man had a small prick, she would cheat. Now, why would you cheat on him because he has a small prick? Find out if he has one. Y'all so bad. Find out if it's small. Find out how many inches he is before you even hook up with him, girl. These girls are off the chain. But Miss Amari Lee wanted me to do this video on the City Girls. So, you know, they went on a little show on Justin's show, and she was like, to be a city girl, you got to be on your shit, because a lot of bitches think this being a city girl is being a slut. Matter of fact, you a bomb-ass bitch. Look, girl, these girls are really ghetto, but I just did this. I love my subscribers, and I will do stories that you guys want me to do. But these little wenches right here, I don't get. Okay, I'm just giving y'all what's here. They said you gotta find a nigga who gonna treat you right and spend their bread and treat you like a queen. Okay, and you still getting your bag. Okay, this is the way that these new age teenagers and these young people are talking. I am not an old lady, guys, but I am older. Okay? But due to my further investigation, these young ladies had a tough time in their life. They had to literally raise themselves from being children themselves. Okay, so let's just get into the background. So JT and Young Mommy grew up in the worst areas of Miami. JT herself has said that her mother was an addict and that her mother was on drugs and that her mother ruined her childhood. And at the tender age of 17, they were performing in strip clubs and nightclubs and block parties. So what I've gathered from this information is that these girls had a really rough life and they had to be adults at a really young age and take and fend for themselves. However, this is why their persona is the way it is. I take it, allegedly, in public. So Young Mommy was a stripper, and, you know, she said she loved trap music from a young age. I'm not sure how young was she talking about, 4? Because, girl, you guys were born in the 90s. You're not that old. But anyway, these are a different set and pair of young ladies that have came into the game. Guys, do not think I'm a lame. Do not think I'm an old-ass woman, because I'm not. But I didn't know anything about these girls. I've heard about them. Never listened to their music. Okay, I've seen them on Instagram, but they didn't stick out to me. So I'm doing this for my subscriber, okay? So Lil Mommy told Rolling Stone that her little boyfriend used to take her to school every day, so she grew up listening to a lot of trap music before rapping. Young Mommy was an Instagram influencer who promoted her own fashion line, and she did this on Instagram. Now, the little statement that she made, her little boyfriend, girl, you were a little girl yourself. These young new generation kids kill me, okay? Her little boyfriend. So she seems like she's into big grown men, okay? That's just allegedly. So Young Mommy is the mother of 2 children. She has a son named Malik Jr., and he was born in 2014. And her daughter name is Summer Miami Lunan, and she was born in 2019. And the son's father was shot to death in 2020. I do apologize for that, young mommy, okay? So young mommy revealed on June 11 of 2019 she was expecting her second child, and with her first boyfriend. He was a record producer on the south side of Miami. And on August 6th of 2019, young mommy was the victim of a drive-by shooting after leaving Circle House Studios, and this was also in Miami. An unknown assailant with no lights on attempted to fire shots into her vehicle, striking her. And she was in a red Mercedes-Benz G-Class. And thank God that she and her unborn child at that time were not injured in this incident. So after that, in October of 2019, she took to Instagram following the day to share the news that she reported that she had her baby, and she named her little girl Summer Miami. So, you know, JT got into some trouble. She was convicted of aggravated identity theft and fraudulent charges from credit cards. She was stealing people's identity, you know, when she went to federal prison for 24 months. So they had to push the album back. They couldn't, you know, do anything for that Fuck That Nigga album that came out because she had to go and do her time for the crime. So after that, she went into a halfway house, and then eventually they got on their business and started making their records and their music, and they seem to be doing pretty good today. Okay, so here's a little snippet from her lyrics of their song, I'm a Real Bitch. Way before the Fed case, young mommy held me down. That bitch is an ace, and if a bitch try her, it's a cold case, okay? I'm gonna have to go check that out, y'all. So these are an interesting two pair of young ladies. I will be coming back doing a part 2. They had some they can make a movie about their life. They're in Hollywood and they should make a movie. So apparently young mommy said if one of her sons said that he wanted to be GAY, she would beat him. We're going to come back with a part 2, guys, because I did not know that their stories were as juicy as they are. Amari girl, thank you for telling me to do the City Girls. Girl, I don't know why I held this story out so long. This is really juicy. But however, young mommy made that statement about her son. If he told her that he was gay, she would beat him if she found out about it. But young mommy, it seems like these are the men that actually really support you and your girl's platform and are really getting y'all that bag. Because however, me browsing on Instagram, they're doing the City Girl Challenge. And these are men from Atlanta. These are gay men from Atlanta. They really like these girls. But however, that's how young mommy feels. If her son said that he was gay, she would beat him. I don't agree with that. And so they're saying that young mommy always had made homophobic remarks, and she made these statements, and then she had to give a formal apology, and she was embroiled in controversy over that, you know. And allegedly they said she was doing this on The Breakfast Club also. So you better be careful what you ask for, young mommy, because he just might grow up to be that way. I'm not pouring any salt. And so young mommy went on to say that her remarks had nothing to do with the LGBT community. It was just her son, and she was just speaking directly to him and about him. However, I am wondering, guys, what would even make her to get in such a rage and even have that to cross her mind to even think that that would be her son? Very telling, young mommy. Because it seems like nobody asked her that. She just came out and said it. Does she know he is already? Just saying, guys. Because she said, I was just talking about my son. And so she went on to say, if I saw anything gay in my son, that I would beat him, quote unquote. So she went on to try to sugar this up, and she said that she wanted to bring clarity about the situation and elaborate it. It's just like when your mama, like, if you break my table, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Okay, baby, a table is wood. And so what you're saying, you're comparing your son to a table. Okay, young mommy, she's comparing her son to a table. Then she went on to say that if your mama said, if you break my table, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, that don't mean she's going to beat the shit out of you. She's just saying it. I don't get this young lady, guys. So while she stood by her comment that as a mother, she does not want a gay son. And so young mommy insisted that she does not harbor any resentment towards gay people. She went on to say that she spends much time around gay people, including her cousin and her hairstylist. So guys, allegedly, I'm going to put my 2 cents in. It seems like Young Mommy knows that her son just might be gay now, okay? I'm just going to say alleged, and I'm going to come back with more commentary on this topic. And thank you guys again for watching. Until the next video.